All right, guys, thank you for joining me again. I didn't realize that I set this for 10 o'clock. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. Okay, you can hear me. All right, yeah, I thought I set it for 10:10, but whatever. Yeah, I was busy trying to add a mod for the Angry Prepper channel and it wouldn't let me fucking add uh, a certain person. I'm like, what the fuck? How the hell did that happen? So, anyway, I'm gonna have to ask this person for their original URL to add them to the as a mod. It's fucking crazy though. It's strange that that happened. But anyway, with that being said, of course they restricted the video, the live stream I just did, which is strange. I guess I got a little too carried away with the food apocalypse shit. But whatever, man. All right. So anyway, tonight's gonna be a short video, but let's dive into it. So, liberals. I hold on. So watching videos of pro-abortion people, pro-choice. Sorry, I'm listening. Yeah, Hudson Valley, man. I was trying to add you as a mod, actually, and it would not let me add you as a mod. It was fucking strange. But we'll talk about it when I'm done with the live stream. Anyway, guys, so again, I get that people, believe in abortion. I understand that. I'm not gonna argue that. But some of the shit that I'm watching on social media, it's mainly Instagram. There women in the okay, I don't know uh, where to start, but I'm gonna paint you a picture. So this lady's interviewing another lady. So the interviewer is interviewing the interviewee, and the interviewee is being asked by the interviewer, "Do you think there should be late term abortion?" Right? The lady, the interviewee, says, yes, it should be late term. No, she doesn't say yes. She goes, yes, it should be the mother's choice. She goes, okay, so you believe in a 9 month old, a 9 month pregnancy abortion. He goes, whatever the mother's choice is. She goes, so what about after the baby's born? The lady repeats, whatever the mother's choice is. She goes, so if the mother wants to abort the baby after the baby's born, she goes, whatever the mother's choice is. She keeps repeating this. She goes, what about if the baby is too... So now the interviewer is like, she's noticing that this lady's a psych patient. So all eyes will burn in hell. He said he's seen it. All right, yeah, that was a crazy interview. No, and it wasn't even like yeah, it was an interview, whatever. So then she goes, well, what about if the kid is 2 years old? She repeats it again. Whatever the mother's choice is, it's the mother's right to choose, X, Y, and Z. I was like, what? It's the mother's right to choose a 2-year-old get aborted? Like, how does that? I couldn't. I couldn't. I didn't have the strength to deal with that video. I looked at it and I turned it off. I was like, fuck, this is stupid. After I was done, actually. It was just, oh, again, guys. So, with that, let's keep going. Okay, so it switches to the next scene, and women are screaming, "My body, my choice. I do what I want with my body." Yeah. Yes, Hudson Valley. It would be murder, but that's the crazy thing. She kept saying the mother's choice, and my point to bringing that up. All right, now I'm gonna find my flow, and it's gonna get this fucking this video banned, but whatever. It's the ideology, guys. It's the fact that this piece of shit was protesting and sitting there and saying it's the woman's choice to choose to kill her child. That's pretty much what she said. That's what she let it off at. That's what she left it off at. So this fucking piece of shit is sitting there talking this garbage, and I'm like, the ideology is the problem. It's not because people will brush it off and go, okay, well, you know what, it was just that one person. No, the ideology catches on, guys. People will sit there and go, that's a good idea. Maybe it is my choice. So if I wanted to kill my kids because they were annoying me all night, well then fuck them. I have it's my choice. They're my kids. But then no, now it's murder because now the kid's out. Because the lady, the interviewer said, well, the baby's outside the body at 2 years old. It's the mother's choice. So this bitch is starting a fucking ideology, guys, that will eventually catch on because more and more people will say, well, yeah, of course it is. Because we are allowing psych patients to speak, right? Free speech. This is the downside to free speech. When you let people, psych patients, say shit like that in the open and then have more people jump on board and go, well, yeah, it is the mother's choice because she's taking care of the kid. Because that's what it transfers over to now. Now, it's, well, she's taking care of the kid, so she does what she wants to do. Cop prep says, can I abort my kid? It gets on my nerves. Like, it's just insane, guys, that the ideology, and listen, the my body, my choice, where the fuck was it last year? All of last year, when we were saying that, people were like, well, no, because you can get other people sick. No, not even fucking close to true. But whatever. They believed in that bullshit, so they carried it on. But now we're back to my body, my choice. Just like that. Safe Pun 81. Exactly. Common Sense has left the building. Nope, it left planet Earth a few years ago, probably a decade ago. But it's just insane, guys, that we sit here and we allow people like that to speak. Like, am I advocating for violence for that kind of shit? Absolutely. Yes. Because people who say that it's okay to kill kids, there's only one fucking solution to that. Morse Venture Channel. You can email me at, if it's political based, email me at angrytruth77@gmail.com. If it's prepper based or general, angryprepper@gmail.com. No longer a common virtue. No. And listen, guys, it's that ideology that catches on. Then what do you do with it? I mean, people have to be dealt with in a certain way, man. Yeah, blanket parties, the whole 9 yards, whatever, a bag of coin across the face, whatever it is, man. But that kind of shit needs to be weeded out. Because this lady sat there saying this, and she had like zero, there's like no repercussions to her saying that. Now, obviously, if I was her employer, I would have fired her the day she walked in the line. I'm like, you really think a kid, it's a woman of choice? I would have fired her on the spot. She would have been gone. She would have, I would have made her life a living hell. She would have been gone. That would have been my reason for fucking getting rid of her. Yeah, you're on prepper. That's the other thing too, like the my body, my choice bullshit. What happened to fucking like, well, I want to take certain vitamins. I want to take certain medications that might make me feel better. So that's my body, my choice. If I want to take ivermectin, I should be able to take it. It's my body, my choice, right? Where now they don't want to hear that shit. Now if we walked into a fucking, I don't know, an assembly hearing and we started chanting that shit as far as to taking certain drugs that are going to help us in the long run, we should be able to fucking get it now because this whole my body, my choice is coming back. We should be able to do, listen, if they're letting people smoke crack and cocaine, smoke crack and shoot up heroin on the streets of New York, I think Seattle or some shit like that, a couple of cities are allowing people to how do you say, take drugs because it's their body, their choice, but I can't take ivermectin. There's a problem, guys. A huge problem. King Turk, sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Yes, the monkeypox will be here very soon because that is just another thing they are pushing for us to be worried about. Monkeypox is, they said, was pretty hard to catch, but apparently this strain's not that hard to catch. So, guys, 3 hours ago, Associated Press, U.S. reports a case of monkeypox in Massachusetts. They keep saying reports rare case of monkeypox. It's not that fucking rare when so many people are catching it now. Monkeypox reported its first case of 2022. I know we had one last year. Monkeypox looks like shit. You don't want to get it, but It also can be fatal to, if I'm not mistaken, older people and young people. Us people who are in the middle of the road can go either way. Well, yes, Reek and Beans. Yeah, your mother would also say, if I brought you into this world, I could take your ass out. Yes, that's also been a thing in the black and Spanish community. Yeah, and even the Irish community, actually. Really, fucko? I brought you into this world, I'm going to take you the fuck out. Actually, every parent on this fucking planet has probably said that to their kid at some point. Mary says monkeypox is rare here, no, in many other countries. Right, in other countries it's a frequent thing, but they keep saying rare. I'm like, how fucking rare is it? Like when they kept saying, well, the rare adverse reactions of the shot. I'm like, what? The rare adverse? It's fucking kidding me. Like it's insane, guys. 12 monkeys. All liars will burn in hell. It's 12 monkeys. That was a good movie, by the way. Monkeypox, yes, you crave bananas. And they want you to put a bandana over your face as well. Because, hell, it'll stop monkeypox, apparently. So, anyway, New York City is heading to that direction again. They're going to ask people to put masks back on their face. They're suggesting that we put it back on our face. The commie covers. Fuck them, fuck you, eat shit and die. That's not happening. I know people in the subways, more and more people are putting them back on. But fuck them, I'll take my chances. I already had COVID. I'm not going to die from it. I can get it 8 times again and again. I'm not going to die from it. I'm not worried about it. But, guys, that's what it is. They're trying to beat the fear into you to bring your immune system down, to get sick, so that you could eventually die of some shit. That's one way of doing it. JD, yes, there are new arm tickets coming our way in regards to the COVID. We're going to develop new vaccines to protect you people. Fuck you. Your shit didn't work from the fucking beginning. It didn't work on the word go. I remember sitting here in the firehouse and telling people this shit's not going to work. They came out with it too quickly. What happens? It doesn't work. How the fuck can a simple fireman in the Bronx figure this shit out just on the timetable alone? On the timetable alone, I figured out it wasn't going to work. Then you had other doctors saying that it wasn't going to work the way they thought it was. So all of these people saying it's not going to work, and now here we are. Not working. I don't know, man. It's insane that people can figure this out and scientists couldn't. Well, we know why they couldn't, because they were on board with the bullshit. Steven, yes, monkeypox, the child hepatitis that seemed to have died off. Kids are still getting that, but they're trying to figure out how they're getting it, let alone why they're getting it. Yo, I'm gonna tell you something. Since the introduction of COVID, so many other rare diseases are popping up all over the world now. And they're like, we're keeping our eye on this one. We're keeping our eye on that one. We got our eye on this one. Look at that one over there. We heard about a disease starting over there, but we haven't seen it yet. But we're gonna keep our eye on that one too. We're gonna keep our eye on all of it, and we're gonna warn you guys every fucking time a virus comes out. Every time a new one's out, we're gonna warn you guys to get you scared. We're gonna warn you guys and get you guys more nervous, worn out, fatigued, right? Pandemic fatigue. Oh, Rapture ready. If that makes this reintroduction to the world, I have a feeling it's going to be weaponized. I honestly think they're going to weaponize one of those Marsburg, Ebola, and then it's game over. Now, game over in the sense that a lot of people will be fucking quarantined in their homes. People will be wearing all kinds of biolab suits to walk around in the streets. It's going to get ugly. If that happens. If they come out with the Ebola 2000. That's the new and improved. We will fuck you up, Ebola. But anyway, we shall wait and see how bad it's going to get. And yes, it is all a distraction, but this is just fucking insane. Anyway, and listen, guys, here's the problem. Even if it's a lie, well, not that it was a lie. Let me say, if whatever they're going to release next, it's going to have to be something real. It can't be this half-stepping bullshit that we just went through. It's got to be something real. It's got to be something where people can see people bleeding out of their offices, right? Their nose, their mouth, their ass. That's the shit that they got to look at. And that's the kind of that's the shit they got to release, right? But that's the thing. They want to get you scared so that you get sick. So that maybe the next round of whatever they release, fucking sickens you. Scares you. Gets you sick so bad that you get scared. Right? Listen, guys, that's what they're built to do. They're built, the government that is, sorry, they're built to want to scare the shit out of people. That's all that they're doing, man. They want to scare the shit out of people and weaken us. Then they want to get you distracted with more bullshit. Johnny Depp, Amber Heard. No, distraction. The fucking Buffalo shooting. They want to call that racism, but the guy that ran his car through people in, where was that? Wishansika, Wachika, right? That fucking place where the black dude drove the car through those people in the Christmas parade. Wanaka, whatever the place was. They didn't treat that as a racial incident, but they called this a racial attack. Right? Well, I can't even pronounce that right now. But yes, thank you, Vincent Boogaloo, for correcting me. I knew you guys were correcting me. You guys always correct me. Yes, Wakanda. Thank you, Social Dilemma. I was talking about Wakanda. Thank you. Cat Fiend, yes, the UFO distraction's up next. Of course, that's going to be whatever, man. The hearings they're having on it. Oh my God, it's UFOs. There's two theories. I mean, my theories with UFOs is the older I get now, I'm like, I do believe in them. But, like one guy said, where the fuck are they? How come they haven't fucking, visit us? I'm like, hey, niggas, what's going on? We here to fucking tell you guys we real. Nope. Waukesha. Okay, thank you, writers. I lost interest after the Wakanda one came out, but thank you for that. I don't know, guys. I mean, it's just, it's all fucking a distraction at this point. The Amber Heard Johnny Depp thing, that's like the biggest distraction. Why the fuck is that on the news? Seriously, why the fuck do we have to know about that whole fucking mess? I don't care. I mean, yes, there's one side of me that's interested when they talk about certain things in the case, not the whole case. But other than that, like, I really don't give a shit because we got bigger things to worry about. We have real shit to worry about. I mean, like, we have fucking food crisis. We got fucking gasoline prices skyrocketing. We got people who are fucking losing their jobs for no apparent reason. I know some of you listen to Angry Homesteader. She's got an issue going on right now with her and her husband. That sounds like complete and utter bullshit as far as them trying to fuck her. Or him. Or both of them, sorry. We got people who can't find work. But at the same time, we got people who can't find workers. There's something going on with this whole job market shit. It isn't making sense. We got fucking people holding on to food telling us that, we're not going to export to you guys anymore because. But we'll take the baby formula and give it out to fucking Ukrainian kids and little fucking Mexican kids, but fuck the American kids. Well, the UFO thing is just, that's strange to me. Like I said, I like my alien fucking tech shows. I think those are pretty fucking interesting, especially some of the shit that's made. But still doesn't change the fact that aliens is not going to put food on the table, right? Jane, yes, gasoline will be rationed before food if it gets that bad. I think, guys, this is just a theory, a naive theory, but it's nonetheless a theory. I think that this gasoline shortage or hike in price and this shortage in diesel fuel is going to be some shit where this administration comes out and goes, we got your back, we got this coming in, we got that, we're going to drill here, we're going to drill that, and we're going to release all this gas, and we're going to fucking get everybody back to normal, and then the Democrats are going to be like, yes, Biden's our savior, and come election time, or the midterm election, everyone's going to be like, oh my God, the Democrats did it again. At least they're trying to play on the stupidity of a lot of us, which is not going to work this time. Because there's so many Democrats out in the streets that are done with Democrats. It's just, it's out of control. There are people talking about going to join the Republican or Conservative Party. Right? So, again, or even the Green Party, just to get away from the Democrat Party. But it's all fucking part of their plan, I think, you know. Um, but if this is real, if this shortage of gas is real, if the shortage of diesel gas is real, then and they're not faking it, we're gonna be in a world of hurt. So, quick story before I go off. Yeah, I know it's 20 minutes, but I'm fucking tired, man. I want to go lay my old bones in the fucking bed. But, so, a lot of you know I'm looking at the Tahoe, right? The 2022 Tahoe. So, obviously, I had to order it. They have to build it and all this other bullshit. Okay. So, yesterday, the lady calls me up telling me, oh, I have a Tahoe here on the floor. And I go, and for a split second, I got excited. And I was like, yeah. And I said, no. I knew what the fuck she was going to say before she even said it. With that, she was going to tell me that she had a diesel engine, Tahoe 2022 white. I had already knew. And when she said, well, I have a Tahoe here, 2022. She goes, LS model. I go, ugh. She goes, white. I go, double ugh. She goes, diesel fuel. I go, hell no, lady. You kidding me? I said, the diesel shortage is coming in and diesel price is skyrocketing. I'm not going to fucking screw myself and get a Tahoe diesel. She's like, yeah, I know. I just figured I'd give it a shot. I was like, get the fuck out of here. I was like, thank you for giving it a shot, but no thank you. If you have something that's an RST or above, yes, then I'll look at it. But I'm not looking at white either. I just don't like white vehicles. Nothing against white. I just don't like. You know what? I don't even like the color. Wearing the color white. I'm really out on it. It's just one of my things. It's got to be a dark color. Black, gray, stone gray, pumice gray, like whatever it is. South Florida, yeah, I guess. I mean, listen, if I was young and she would have been like, oh, the Tahoe 2022, I'd have been like, I'll take it, you know? But diesel, it's fucking expensive. I'm not going to fucking sit there and get one. He said, I got the Silverado RST. High Flyer, I just saw a Silverado RST outside today when I was walking the dog. I was like, holy shit, that's a snazzy looking car. Truck, man. I would absolutely get one if I lived in Texas or a place that will allow me to. But yeah, it's just insane, man. Like all the bullshit going on, the political shit's just gonna get worse. Like I'm like, are they trying to? You still driving a Mercury, man? Mary, yes, I'm still driving a Mercury. That piece of shit. Okay, black suits me because I'm black. Ha. See what you did there, JD. So I have a water leak in the car. So when it rains, it turns into Niagara Fall in my car. I have to cover my car. So if you walk the neighborhood, you will see my car. You'll be like, there it is. It's fucking a tarp on the thing. It looks like it's gift wrapped too. Just to keep the rain out, because I sat in the car the other day. The seat was soaked because the sunroof is leaking, and the drain along the driver's side of the door, the drain runs along the top edge of the car, all the way down to the bottom. Well, the drain in there between there snapped, broke or something, so now it's leaking out into my car. So I got a piece of shit of a car. I'm ready to wrap this thing around the fucking pole or drive it into the fucking Hudson River. One of the two, whichever comes first. And I might be getting rid of it before summer goes into full effect. I did take a lot of shit out of my car, so if it breaks down somewhere, that's where it stays. Fuck that car. I can't even leave the car running with the keys in it. Nobody will take it. That's how bad the car is. Kathleen, listen, to be fair, I drove that thing into the fucking ground. Like, I drove it into the ground. Hard on the brakes, playing bumper car with other people, because I gave zero fucks. With the Tahoe, I'm probably going to be driving like a bitch with it. Braking, putting my hand out to signal and shit, just so I don't fucking get into accidents. Maybe fucking wiping it down with a diaper. I don't want to be that guy. That's why I didn't want a new car for a long time. I don't want to become that fucking, bitch car guy. But whatever. It is what it is. I got a new car now, so I got to treat it with some kind of respect. I guess. 53,000 $5,300, okay. 5,300 to fix the transmission. Fuck that. The Black Sheep, the gas mileage for the Tahoe is, you know what? Let's not guess. Let me tell you what it is. I'll go to the website right now. why I'm gonna sit here and play myself. But I remember, I think it's like 17 on the street and 22 for the road, or 25 for the road. But I'll pull it up right now, real quick. I got this fucking site saved. But now the Tahoe, okay, so it's worse than that. It's 14 for the road, 20 on the highway. But the guy did say, he did tell me that transmission shutdown thing where the car gears down, depending on how you're driving, it gears down. He says you will. He says you'll probably save a little more gas than that, but whatever. Yo, listen, I'm telling you right now, when I bought it, when I reserved it, I was like, fuck, man, maybe I should get the Telluride, right? Because the Telluride, fuck a Vespa, fuck that bullshit. I'll never take a free ride on a Vespa. I will walk 1,000 miles before I get on a Vespa. Shoot me in the back of the head if you see me on a Vespa. Anyway, with that, guys, I was thinking about getting a Telluride. I'm like, it's gonna save me. It's way better on gas mileage, but I'm like, is this gonna last forever? It could last for a while, but is it gonna last forever? I'm like, probably not. So let me get the fucking Tahoe and see where it goes, right? Yo, I'm telling you, man, a Vespa. Seriously, man, like the dudes here in the city who ride Vespas like it's a motorcycle, you want to smack them around like a fucking chick and call them Susan. Because I'm like, what the fuck are you thinking riding around in a Vespa like you a fucking badass? You like fucking listening to Born to Be Wild while you're riding your fucking Vespa in Manhattan with your fucking tweed suit on, your loafers? Get the fuck out of here with this bullshit. Seriously, it's the fucking worst thing in the world to watch a grown man drive a Vespa. Listen, even if you're gay, that is fucking ultra gay. Like, that's super duper uber gay to drive a fucking Vespa as a man. A chick, have at it, ladies. A man should not be on a fucking Vespa. I don't care how fucking gay you are. I don't care how fucking feminine you are. You should never be caught dead on a Vespa. Period. It's one of those things, guys. Like, serious. Dude, hipsters on the Vespas. And then there's a little group, there was a couple years ago, this was a few years back, little group of Vespa riders. I'm like, what are they going to do? They're going to smack me till it stings? Like, seriously, they were riding around like they were a biker group. They didn't have jackets or colors or anything like that, but still, man. Like, seriously? You're riding around like you're badass? A Vespa? Oh, God, it's a Vespa, dude. It's seriously, it is not manly at all. Actually, when you get on a Vespa, your testosterone drops and your balls shrink. That's what happens when you're on a Vespa. The Vespa gang. We're going to fucking honk the shit out of you. We're going to honk our horns till it annoys you. Like, seriously? What are they going to do when it... Yo, it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. That's what it is. It's embarrassing. A Vespa group sitting there, and you hear the beep beep. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? This is what happens to men. They're riding around in Vespas thinking they're fucking cool and shit. Vespas. I mean, like, guys, look. Forget it, because I'm beating a dead horse. I mean, I know a lot of you. I know not a lot. I know none of you guys ride Vespas, so it's like a moot point. But seriously, guys, imagine they roll up on you. Yo, what are you doing in our hood? Beep beep. I'm like, get the fuck out of here before I give you a backhand. It's a Vespa, man. Like, seriously. Like, holy shit. Like I told you guys the story. The guy that gave me the head nod on a Vespa. He was on a fucking Vespa. I was on a Harley. In what world, guys, in what fucking world would you ever nod to a guy on a Harley when you're on a Vespa? With his stupid French helmet bullshit on with the visor, you know, and fucking his croissants and his baguette hanging out of his fucking basket, and he's looking at me like we're the same. No, dude, we're not the same. We're not even fucking close to the same. I have balls, you have a vagina. You probably have a tampon in your fucking upper pocket. I'm like, seriously, you're on a Vespa, man. That's like the fucking tampon of all tampons on two wheels. Pee-wee Herman wouldn't even be caught on a Vespa. That's how bad it is. It's fucking bad, man. Like, seriously. No, you will get your ass kicked. Another friend, I don't know. I might. They might, like I said, they might smack me till it fucking stings. But I can't. I don't understand that, man. I don't understand the whole Vespa thing. It's insane. But anyway, whatever. That was that. It's just it's and then the people who ride it too, like, it's a Vespa, man. It's an expensive scooter. They try to call it a motor. They try to call it a motor vehicle. They're like, it's a what do they call it? A motor vehicle. There's a term they use that's just short of calling it a fucking motorcycle. Like, it's not a fucking motorcycle. It's a fucking scooter. That's what it is. And you're on a fucking woman's apparatus. That's what you're riding. Whatever. The motor. What the fuck do they call it? I'm like, yo, no, dude. You're on a scooter. That's what you're on. Stop. You will own a Vespa. You will be happy. Yeah. Deuces Durden. I guess it's the fucking hipsters. I don't know, man. It's just, it ain't cool, man. It's not cool on anyone's planet. Now, like, I know in other countries they ride scooters. They're not Vespas. They ride scooters in, like, Caribbean countries. And I still wouldn't do that. I would rather rent a motorcycle or a dirt bike before I get on a Vespa. If you see me on a Vespa, something happened. I lost my nuts. I had testicular cancer. I had to get it cut off. I fucking started taking estrogen pills. One of those three things happened if you see me on a Vespa. Or I just hit my head and lost my memory. He said, you ever ride a racing Vespa? Scary shit, and I used to ride a 600 Super Sport. No, I wouldn't fucking ride a Vespa. There's no reason on this planet. I had a fucking a V-Rod. Was it an 1130? There's no way I'm getting on a Vespa. And that was my first bike. The V-Rod was my first bike, and it was an 1130. And a lot of guys are like, oh, you shouldn't start out with something that big because you should start out with something smaller, like a 600. I'm like, 600s are for fucking pussies. With that, guys, an 1130cc, sorry. With that, I get on the fucking Harley, and the power on that thing as my first bike, woo. But I can't go with anything less than 1100 now. I can't. Yeah, and that was an old school V-Rod, right? So now imagine getting on a Vespa. Seriously, like, the guy giving me the nod. What's up, man? Get the fuck out of here. Should have fucking threw his baguettes at him. Hit him in the head with his own fucking bread. Whatever. It's not the point. The point is, no. No, it's not the same. Never the same. It's not the fucking same playing fields, not the same planet. It's not even the same gender. They're two different things. But whatever, guys. This video ran longer than I wanted to. Thank you for joining me tonight. Sorry about the rant on fucking Vespas. That and spam. Listen, spam takes a back seat to Vespas. That's how badly I hate a Vespa. Like, it... Guys, I mean, it's the fact that people think they're, like, tough or manly on a Vespa. Holy shit. Anyway, I'm done. Done. Guys, good night. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for dealing with my bullshit. I will see you guys Friday with Alexandra the Great. So I have Alexandra the Great on Friday night on the Angry Prepper channel. I have Farmer's Son Prepping on the 24th. I'm interviewing with Northern Prepper 1 on the 31st. And then I have Hudson Valley Prepping the 7th. And I think I have Roaming Prepper the 14th of June. That's it, next month. But I got to double check and confirm because I did get back to both of them. All right, guys. Other than that, you have a great night. If you see anybody in a Vespa, fucking throw stale bread at them. That's all I'm going to say. All right, guys. Good night.